Yeah, like we had a bus driver, dude. He picked us up one day and he didn't take us to fucking school, bro. This dude, Milford, he just drove us around. And about 30 minutes into it, we're like, fuck, we ain't even going to school, bro. We were just on
taking y'all to do something weird. That's what he was about to take
no, he was just driving. I think he was trying to stay away from his wife.
Really?
And I think
But why not just take y'all to school and then he drive by himself?
Bro. That wasn't on his mind, man. He had different shit on his mind. Well, Asperger should have a different name, too. It's just...
Asperger's. That's rude.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Right?
Oh, it's Perger.
Asperger.
Damn.
Asperger.
I've been putting meat in it.
South Park.
What's the last thing you want to hear when you're giving a blowjob to Willie Nelson?
What?
I'm not Willie Nelson.
Oh, okay. I heard that somewhere.
Yeah, it's not my joke, but it's my favorite joke, I think. Yeah, we had a guy that tried to pretend he had both arms for a while in our area, and that made that.
They noticed it.
Yeah,
immediately.
But you don't want to say anything, but you thought it, and then people thought they were crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then you have people trying to guess. That was the crazy part. You have people trying to like rip his arm off, like just to see if it was, you know. And I'm like, dude, what if it's real? Yeah, just crazy, man. You guys smelled good, man.
For real?
Yeah.
What do we
dude.
smell like when we walk in?
Honestly, I usually think it's like a lot of deodorant.
Wow.
Bro,
no, black people do wear a lot of deodorant.
Love deodorant, bro. You'll see somebody start at the wrist.
Yeah, we hammer.
You'll see a motherfucker start at the wrist, bro, and put that shit on. Somebody put that shit on so slow, like, damn. But that Down syndrome's close, man. They thought I had it when I was a kid, man.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
For real? Like,
I remember the doctor telling my mother, you know, she wrote it in my baby book. I had aardvark at a wedding one time.
Aardvark?
Yeah.
What kind of wedding was that?
I think it was just like a white wedding or something. Like, they said it was aardvark. It could have been something else, though. Or
like
they could have
Billy
misspelled
Idol
it.
Type white wedding?
No, it was just like a regular, like, two whites getting married, you know?
They ate aardvark?
They said they did.
What state was this?
This was in Louisiana when I was growing up. It was at a fancy
okay.
French place, and they said that they had aardvark over there. Our town was fun because everybody kind of would go know each other, you know? And sometimes we get to go to the black church, and that shit, God,
hey, man.
the Lord will fucking get you in that bitch.
Man. You ever caught the Holy Ghost in that?
Bruh, I had that dude, that thing.
Chasing your ass in
Oh,
there.
bro, he was fucking, bro. The Holy Ghost climbed out of my fucking dick, son. That thing was in me, bro. Damn, dog.
He chased your ass in that motherfucker.
Do you believe in the devil?
I remain unconvinced that such a thing exists.
Dang, you challenging him.
Yeah. By the way, Jews don't think of hell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What? That's taking the easy way out.
Well, no, because, well, yeah, right. That's why I hadn't thought about it that way. Yeah.
And it's better real estate, too, if you're I feel like if you're advertising it like that. Like, there's a heaven, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry about the hell. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. You know, when I was young, we used to play this game called Gay Chicken, they called it. I didn't name the game, but I was, you know, the game existed, and then I existed. Oh, the game was you and a buddy, you'd grab each other's wiener.
Right.
Penis, they called it. Yeah, you'd grab it, and the first person to get an erection lost the game.
Right.
I mean, it is.
Did you win? Did you ever win, or did you lose? Did you lose a lot, or did you win a lot?
Oh, I did real well one season.
What is the gay chicken season?
It's more of a win. I would say it's an autumn game. Yeah. Dude, I remember one time we met this Chinese kid, and he'd never seen wrestling before, and then we told him it was two guys trying to fuck each other, right?
He believed it.
Yeah, he believed it totally. But the whole time he's just like wondering why they couldn't both do it, you know? He's like, this seems so crazy.
Yeah.
Did you ever get to meet Michael Jackson?
No, I didn't, man. I wish I did, though, you know. I was, fucking 10 when he died?
Damn. That would have been the time to meet him.
Yeah, man. Sad times, though, you know?
A buddy of mine met a girl on a flight, right? The flight never took off. They made him get off the plane. The girl's like, you can come stay at my place. And it's her grandmother's place, and they slept in the same bed as her grandmother, and they didn't even get to make out or anything.
But does he spoon with the daughter, or does the grandmother sleep in the middle?
I think he was just knifed out. You know, I think... He was
chopsticks.
yeah, totally. Because he started looking Asian at the end, huh?
Mm-hmm. He switched up. He made a big switch up.
He went through he didn't fucking miss a gender. He didn't miss a ethnicity.
He hit Mexican. He hit them all, man. He hit them all for real. Then he went past white.
We're like, oh, he's the one that did slavery, bro. We were all pointing at him.
What the
We're like,
fuck?
that motherfucker did it, bro. We were pointing at him, dude. He looked like Jackie O at the end, bro. Pull up Jackie O, man.
But
Do
hey.
you think you would have owned a slave or not?
Let's see here.
I don't know if this conversation is going to be good.
Yeah, we probably should move. Yeah, we should
let's
do it like an
move on.
abrupt cut. I'm going to say no, though, before we do. Just for the record, no.
I'm okay with I mean, yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Me neither.
Oh, air quotes are the new shackles, huh?
I don't know about that. You know?
Oh, here's my old ball and air quotes right
yeah,
here.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely getting alarming, man. People are sleeping. They had a family they found was sleeping in a wishing well. They had basically commandeered a wishing well somewhere.
Yeah.
And a guy had built a two-bedroom with shovels.
Right.
Had two-bedroomed out a wishing well and it was raising his children in it. I used to take those gas station ones, you know?
Yeah.
Those Rhino 600s or whatever.
Right.
And the ones that came out, they had a camo edition that came out for a while. And those bitches, man. I remember going to this girl's house one night in Florida and I'm trying to engage in sex and my nose just starts bleeding all over her. Just like straight out of my brain, bro. Like just ideas I had just flowed right out onto this lady, bro. God, some of that shit's bad for you. Oh, damn, bro. Maryland, baby. Dang, cuz. Maryland, bro.
I feel like you're nigging it up for me.
No, I'm
He's like,
good,
yeah, let
cuz.
me block this show.
I'm
I'm
just
just
saying,
damn, cuz. Why do you do that for me? I feel like you don't
bro.
do that type of reaction for anybody else.
I gotta get it out while I gotta change.
Damn, cuz, that's cool on Crip. What the fuck? Yeah, you gonna do some dance next?
Dude, I'm just saying, bro. At this point, I'll take on anything.
It's a little bit of mathematical.
Okay.
How much math have you had in school?
I took a couple of them.
You took a couple.
I took at least, yeah.
For sure.
A lot of, I've heard stuff like that. Off-road Elvis, people call you that.
Late Elvis, Vegas Elvis,
Yeah.
fat sweaty, dying Elvis. That actually fires me up. I'll take that.
Yeah, people say, like you'd be like the baddest dyke in the world. People say, I've heard that. It's just crazy.
I start.
And I mean holding back water. I'm not talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh, yeah.
Some guy had a seizure in the meeting, right?
shit.
And this other lady, was her birthday in the meeting, and they sing happy birthday to everybody.
Yeah.
So she like literally stepped over the guy. It was her birthday. It was her moment. It was like, I'm going to get my cake, you know? So she comes up and everybody's like, happy birthday. And the guy seizures up.
Shit.
And then she's just like, steps over him to me, right? Like,
yeah.
it
Oh,
was-
she sang to me.
yeah, I think nothing was going to take her shine, you know? Dude, say you're falling, right? All right. You have a turtleneck on. Do you put your head... Do you put your head inside or not?
I don't think you even think about it.
Yeah, you do.
Probably have a heart attack.
You don't think about it. You think about it. That's what you do. You're the best thinker. So you don't think you put your...
I think I would.
Baltimore's a good place to get oysters and murdered. That's what I always say, bro.
Oysters and murder.
Yeah, bro.
Have you been there? Like, what,
Yeah, dog,
what's
they
the
got-
scenario you've been in?
Bro, they
when you
got
went to
some
Baltimore?
fucking zombies rolling around Baltimore, dog. You see a dude just he have a
A
lobster
lot of
bib
crackheads.
on.
Lots of crackheads.
Yeah,
Lots of
bro.
crackheads.
But they'll smoke rock, but with a lobster bib on, bro. You gotta respect that shit, man. You'll see a dude smoking out of a bread bowl. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking and also look at their white too. Black people are gonna be pissed about that. They're like, oh, the first ones was white, huh?
I think, yeah, I mean, they do.
Yeah, you got to put some color on these
Yeah,
bad
you
boys,
gotta,
dude.
You do.
Just go like a mauve or something. At least make it
Mauve
like it
would
could
be
be
nice.
anybody.
Kim apparently like cut her ass off.
And did they do anything with the meat or whatever?
I think they had to have, but I don't know what they did with it.
Oh, I'm sure she gave it to blacks, man. If you've seen like a lot of her history, you know?
Yeah.
She does a lot of stuff for like the African American community.
And you think they would reappropriate it or just eat it?
Look, I'll tell you this. If I got a half pound of Dashian ass in the mail, bro.
Yeah. I might sear it, but I might not cook the whole thing, you know?
I'm leaving the middle rare. I'll be honest, bro. I am, bro. And I think I'm eating it alone.
Oh, wow.
You know?
Wait, what? Do you have any people that have gone to jail before? Did you relate to that video?
Yeah, I just love when people, I mean, everybody I think
That's
loves
funny.
seeing black people get out of jail.
What the fuck? What? That's true.
I think
That's true, but
you
we
know.
shouldn't even have been in that in the first place.
I mean,
Let's spread that message. Fuck.
I mean, they got a lot of opinions on that. But I'm just saying, I think if a brother gets out of jail, everybody's like, fucking, let's get it, bro. Tony's home.
It's like a real.
If we start losing jobs, right, and there's less jobs and more people are on like OnlyFans, right, that you're basically gonna have chicks out there, like literally women holding each other at gunpoint, like, subscribe to my pussy, stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know what you're saying.
Help, Jamie, can you pull up some help? I got a good upper medium dick, man.
Yeah. Upper medium is
I got that candy corn. My shit built like a candy corn. Pull up a candy corn, Zach. Like my shit shaped like the piece that lands back on Earth after the shuttle goes up. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Although you got to be careful of it, because it's a trap, right? Well, alcohol and cocaine, a very good example.
Even if I stay up and have 2 pieces of key lime pie, I feel like I've gone to Dante's seventh circle. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel you there. But there is a place and time. They had a couple sisters that were fighting each other near a Honda Civic. They were talking shit outside in a parking lot.
Right.
So he's like, I'm going to be a good Samaritan. I'm going to walk over there with 2 milkshakes, right? So he goes over. Because I think in some cultures, if you milkshake a sister, it's like, it's
beautiful.
It goes a long way.
Yeah.
So he gets over there and they did not want anything to do with him. And they literally started beating the
They lit him up for that?
Lit him up.
Dude, that's fucked up.
I got to have a different attitude. I think my attitude sometimes when I get involved in sex is like, all right, guys, it's like, it always feels like it's 4th down. I get nervous.
Yeah.
So my shit, I start on 4th fucking down. Everybody going deep, bro. Everybody fucking, you know what I'm saying? Terry down there somewhere, cuz I'm fucking throwing that bitch down there. So that's it.
That used to have the most babies. The women are getting educated, and educated women have fewer children. Shutting down.
Yeah. It's true, man. They was just running a
Is that how you say that? I didn't know that was a way to say that. That's a new way I never thought of saying it that way.
Hey, look, man. This black hole's closed.
Shutting
Okay?
down
That's
the
all
man.
I'm saying,
No
boo.
more kids.
They pull up and they open up the Sprinter and Drewski's right there.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there looking at you, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, shit. And it was dark in there, remember? And I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, you had no clue what was going on.
Oh, bro. And then I get in the back and there's even more like kind of
More
hidden brothers in the back. Oh, damn, bro. They had fucking a brother on top of a brother.
It's a brotherhood in there.
Bro, it was, bro. One dude opened his mouth and another brother popped. What up? So it was brothered up, dog, and the door closed. It all just fucking in the dark, man.
Yeah.
But you're going to have a powerful level of uniquity if somebody can just.
I love uniquity.
But if somebody. Yeah, and that's not a racial slur either.
It's not a racial slur. It's not a girl that works at the post office.
Yeah,
it's neither of those things.
Yeah. And then he, at one point, wants to get some hookers,
The taxi driver.
Yeah, he wants to get
I'm surprised he didn't think it was a sting that you were asking to get cocaine. I feel like that's a lot of drivers actually get pinched that way.
Yeah, I think maybe, I guess he didn't give
You
off.
didn't seem undercover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seemed overcover probably. Or I think he seemed like, damn, somebody better cover this
You were
dude
covered.
up.
Yeah.
We got to go horseback riding.
How was he as a person? Like, he's chill?
Nicest dude. His whole family was there.
Yeah. You
Sherry,
smoked with him?
nah.
Yeah.
I didn't. I should have, but I got high just kind of like even just smelling him.
Just
being around. Yeah.
Being around
I was fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
If he was in a room, I'd fucking stand by the vent. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, come on, Wiz. I wonder what other afflictions you could have and also have like a cool place,
Like everyone in here has genital herpes. They're serving you fucking a hamburger.
Bro, what about eggs and eczema? You just go. The guy's like, oh, you want some salt on that? And he just rubs his skin off like that. Pepsi
No.
and Hep C. You want something to drink? Check your crotch. No
that's
two
it, right?
assholes are the same. Is that true?
I'm sure it's like a fingerprint.
That's crazy.
They're going to use that from now on to get into the bank.
That's how you get into Dan Bilzerian's house. Mom done, huh?
Yeah, she's.
Did she pick up any new habits? Because sometimes that's a risk about retiring your mom, bro.
Yeah.
Next thing you
start
know,
getting
bro.
expensive.
Oh, no,
shit.
yeah,
They
like,
start
damn.
doing shit where they feel like they can.
Yeah, bro, they want to hang
no.
glide.
It's fairly new.
Yeah.
It's fairly new right now. Like, it's only been like a month, so
That'd be a good show, Retired Moms, and it's like people that were able to retire their mother, and then that first fucking
and they just start wilding
that
out, going
first 6
everywhere.
months, bro.
They go on a fucking tour.
Yeah, they fucking Delonte West.
Yeah,
They doing
man.
all kind of shit, man. They fucking getting out there,
Like if you get high and you learn something, if you get high try again later, you remember that better because you match the mental states.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I've read that. I haven't read it lately, but a few decades ago. That was,
yeah, dude,
that was
seemed like, bro, I think I wrote that. Okay, so I'm glad it made its way around.
So here it is.
But yeah, anyway.
But you have a unique look, man. You're like
Yeah.
Magnum PIE.
I love that. That's a good one, dude.
That's me,
I've never heard
too.
that one though. That's good.
That's horrible, man. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You got it out of your system? You got any more? You got any more you want to do before we move on?
They have the N-word in them. So I'm keeping those. I'm holding those. Man, you guys are racist, man.
He's African. He's Liberian.
Oh, he's Liberian.
Yeah, that's Solo.
Damn, bro.
Solo.
Well, he's
Solo
a damn
Dolo.
liability.
Yeah,
I'll say that,
man.
bro.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
And dog, he'll doze off
Yeah,
too.
yeah, he'll doze off. Yeah, man.
You don't even know, bro. Goldilocks will sleep in your bed, son. That motherfucker doze off, bro. Don't leave him by a train track. That motherfucker, he'll fucking catch the first car coming, bro. That dude will fucking doze off, bro. And kids nowadays, it's like they're so on their iPad, they don't even notice if they get molested, I feel like. You know? I mean, I feel like a lot of kids wouldn't even, you know? I don't know. That's insane. We might have to take that out.
I mean...
Like when I was young, you weren't looking at your iPad. So like, you know.
You noticed?
If suddenly
you really noticed.
You were somebody's iPad. Yeah. You noticed, yeah. But nowadays, you can't even get the kids' attention, probably.
It depends on how you use it. That's why I'm a big motion in the ocean guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm big on that. I'm big on that. Yeah.
You
I like to preach that.
You like Magellan out there, huh?
Yeah,
You're like, this hard to starboard. Yeah, you fucking move the sails. Yeah, dog. You out there, dog.
So they already know what I'm coming with when I start preaching that bullshit.
The second you put on that captain's hat, they know, bro. They're like, put on the hat. You're like, all right. Kale feels like it does not want you eating it.
I like kale if you had bacon too.
Yeah. Oh, hang on, hell up. I ain't saying nothing, but it is what it is, baby.
They knew that with collard greens. So put in a ham hock. You want to eat leaves? Put some dead animal in that stuff.
Dude, you could put bacon under a damn corpse and I'll fucking have a little. You know, I'm just saying. I love how with Greek stuff, even the dancer still has a belly.
Yeah, dude. A little soft.
We're going to
acknowledge, dude.
We're going to acknowledge the best part, huh? The belly.
The belly dancer, dude. Hell yeah.
Oh, the third tit.
Yeah. I like a little squish, dude.
Yeah, huh?
Give me a little
God's
something.
tit.
Yeah.
The belly. That is true, actually, man.
Yeah.
God's tit is the best, that belly, bro.
Nothing wrong with God's tit.
Yeah, but you think we have a couple, bro.
Why would I have a couple?
Because that's part of the fucking G code or whatever, bro, or whatever. 50 Cent, 50 kids. We got these fucking orphans.
What the
God dang, cuz.
Bro, he's sick.
He been feeding y'all.
Tyler,
y'all
he's
fucking
sick,
damn,
bro. He's sick for real.
I'm just glad you came through, man.
Yeah, I know it.
This is the damn Underground Railroad for us, cuz we needed some brothers up in here, man.
Yeah, you were hitting that last night hard.
Did you notice that?
Stop. You wouldn't stop.
That's how I am, man. If I get something, I get it. You know what I'm saying, boy?
Gasoline, magic marker.
Thanks, son.
They're good for thinking, though, for whatever reason. It's like nicotine is a cognitive enhancer. It's like a nootropic.
Oh, I don't know if I believe that, but to me, it makes me just not be able to sleep that good. It makes me like wake up being scared. Yeah. Dude, I once went and lived with a man because he had a Viagra prescription and I could chirp half of his pills, dude. To date, bro. That's pretty sad. I mean, and he was a straight man, everything, but it was like I knew he had him. He was older, and so I knew he had that script. So I go in there, sneak, and like nibble a piece off the side of one, like hoping he wouldn't see it. I'd get like a little nibble. Dude, they used to say about us, if you rearrange the letters of sister, what does it spell? Resist. And I never forgot that.
That's good. That's smart.
Yeah, I thought it was helpful. You believe in climate change?
It's not a belief. It's not about a belief.
Right.
It's when it's objectively true, you don't have to believe it. It just is true.
Yeah.
It's
I believe in it when it's really hot. I believe in it. If it's like a hot day, I'm like, damn, they're right. They write about this shit. I'll tell you that, bro. I'm serious, dude.
So
I'm like, we gotta fight this. Y'all were talking about horse sex in the when I pulled up in the lobby. I was like, oh, okay, this is my kind of place today, dude. I saw in New Orleans one time they had a lot of the cops in the French Quarter on horseback.
Yeah.
And two of the horses started fucking with the with the cops on them, bro.
Were the cops getting mad?
One of them was.
Was the other one excited?
The one in the back, I think, was kind of fucking vibing with it a little because at least he was in the winning position.